Welcome to the demo of the 25C features related to the collection of operational data when executing production at a workstation. With these features, you can record process parameter values when completing an operation at a workstation. You can also capture data automatically from connected equipment, using events and sensor readings. Operators are often expected to record process operational parameters for compliance and measurements. Capturing production data from machines provides immediate visibility and contextual information on operational performance. The recorded values are stored in the production history. They are also visible in the Electronic Production Record (EPR) document. This data can be used to drive intelligence and insights, leading to process improvements and optimizations. This demo will cover the following features: record process data for an operation when executing production at a workstation. Collect operational process data from connected equipment when executing production at a workstation. First, let's see how process parameters are defined. I have logged in as a manufacturing engineer user. From the Work Definition Redwood landing page, you can search for the task called Operational Parameters, which should launch a Redwood page. Here, you can search for, view, and edit parameters. This page shows you all the parameters defined across the manufacturing plants. To create a new parameter, you click the Add button and easily enter all the required attributes on the same page. The parameter name, parameter code, and description need to be provided. You need to use a unique name and code for each parameter. You can specify the type as either numeric or string. For numerical parameters, you must pick a unit of measurement value from the common definition. You can also optionally specify the default target, minimum, and maximum value. Just click Save, and the parameter has been defined. Next, we will see how to add a process parameter to a work definition. I will go back to the landing page. This time, I will launch the Manufacturing Work Definitions page. Here, you can search for a work definition using the item number. In the work definition, you can see a new tab called Parameters. In this tab, you can add, edit, or remove parameters for each operation. Adding a parameter requires a parameter to be added for each operation, from the list of parameters defined earlier. Here, you can specify the limits by editing the target, minimum, and maximum values. This should create an operational parameter specification for the work definition. Now, we will see how the parameters are captured during execution. We will see how it can be captured both automatically from the equipment and manually from the operator. As a production operator, you can launch the operator workbench using the task, Execute Operation at a Workstation from the Work Execution landing page. I will first check in at my workstation. Here, I can find a work order operation to start executing. This work order is created using a work definition with parameters defined. I will start this operation now, and it is ready for completion reporting. The process parameter is collected during the completion flow. Parameters collected from connected equipment at the workstation are shown in the Automated Parameters section. Operators can always manually enter the values for parameters defined in the work definition. After collecting the parameters, the operation is completed as usual. The collected parameters are attributed to the completion reported at the workbench. For automation to work, the equipment should be set up with sensor event types, and it must be an equipment resource instance mapped to the workstation. Now we will see how the operational parameter data can be viewed in the Production Transaction History page. I am logged in as a production supervisor. Go to the Supervisor workbench by using the Task Production Supervision from the Work Execution Redwood landing page. Navigate to the Work Orders tab of the Supervisor workbench. The supervisor should pick the work center where the work order is performed. Once the work center is selected, you can find the work order. Let us open this work order. The work order has a Transaction History tab. The details of the operational parameters collected can be viewed by clicking the eye icon. Here, we can see all the actual values captured. Let us see how electronic production records show the process parameter data. Once again, I am on the Work Execution landing page as a supervisor. The Print Electronic Production Records task can be used to create an EPR for a complete work order. Provide the organization name and work order numbers to submit an ESS request. Navigate to the Scheduled Processes page under Tools to retrieve the ESS request. You can access the EPR once the report status is succeeded. Now, let's download the EPR document and see the production records. In the Work Order Operations section, we can see the list of parameters for each operation and the specification of each parameter. In the Operation Transaction Detail, we can also see all the operational parameters. Here we can see all the details, including specifications, which are minimum, maximum, UOM, and target. Actual values, and whether they were in range. Time of collection and captured by details. Equipment details. This is available for each completed transaction in the EPR. Here is a recap. We defined process parameters. We added them to a work definition operation. Then, we captured actual process parameters during operation execution, both manually and from a connected equipment at a workstation. Finally, we reviewed the collected parameter values in the production records, namely the production history page and the electronic production record document. This concludes the demonstration. Thank you so much for watching.